busy area right across from Pelican, where it's gonna get very busy in a short while. Hey guys, Wellesley here from My-Island-Jamaica.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm on the road, and yes, it's a little bit dark. It's actually about 7:35 here now, local time, and for good reason though, for good reason. I am actually on my way to the hip strip in Montego Bay. Yesterday I wrote an article about the hip strip, and I said, you know what, it was not going to be complete without me giving you an idea of what the hip strip looks like. All right, stay tuned. I'm gonna be sharing what I call the sights and sounds with you. All right, by the way, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you'll stay updated on all my latest videos. All right, so I am actually entering the hip strip from the eastern side, my friend. It actually starts at what we call not Gloucester Avenue anymore. It's Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, but just outside of at the end of Jimmy Cliff Boulevard to the east is the famous Pier 1. Pier 1 is technically not on the hip strip, it's just again outside of it, but I wanted to give you a glimpse of Pier 1. So I'm actually just driving around there, behind the LOG Plaza, I think it's called, and just across from Nutford Express here, and the Inland Revenue Department. All right, just past there, and there's a big sign that says Pier 1. All right, Pier 1 to my left. All right, good. There's a sign over there, Pier 1. It's one of the popular places for parties and excitement here in Montego Bay. All right, so I just wanted to show you. I'm actually at the entrance now. There it is. All right, so I'm not gonna go in. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you what it looks like. This is the parking lot now, and what you're seeing there, that's the Pier 1. There's the Pier 1 sign, and the entrance there across from the car here. All right, so I just left Pier 1, my friend, and I'm heading onto Jimmy Cliff Boulevard now. I'm at the stoplight just waiting for the light to change, and then I'm gonna turn left and head west onto the hip strip. So what I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna be driving, and I'm gonna be sharing, as I said, the sights and sounds with you. Well, more so the sights, because I'm actually inside the car, but I wanted to just show you what Pier 1 looks like. To my left is actually formerly what we call the dump up beach area. That area is going to be renovated. Oh, to my right, KFC. You see that sign there? World famous KFC, the best chicken in the world, Jamaican KFC. That's a hard cook KFC, by the way, one of the biggest in the island. If you're looking for fast food, that's an option for you. All right, so heading down the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. Again, this enclosed area. There's a beach behind there, a beach area. Formerly we call it the dump up beach area. But that area now is being renovated for what's going to be a huge multi-complex center. To my right, there's one of the first restaurants, Montego Bay proper. That's a sign right there. There you go. There you go. All right, good. To my right, on the right, the Montego Bay proper. Restaurant and bar and lounge kind of thing. It's a good place to hang out. So that's one there. Going down, where are we? All right, right to my left, right here, Aquasol Beach. We just passed the entrance, Aquasol Beach. It's under new management now. All right, it's a Tuesday evening, so perhaps not the busiest. Weekend obviously would be a lot busier than this, But anyway, I wasn't gonna wait until the weekend. I wanted to give you a little peek. Oh, to my right, I just passed the pork pit. Pork pit, they call it the pork pit. And that's another restaurant, event place. And then the Altamont West, there's the sign there. You got it? Right? Altamont West Hotel. Just passed there. And we're coming down now to the famous brewery. The brewery. We just passing a pharmacy and stuff like that. Now, by the way, these are vendors on the front here as well. Right here, across from me, to my left is the, you can hear some music in the background, is the old hospital beach. It's a little dark, so you won't be able to see, but it's over to my left. And still to my left is the beach park, is the old hospital park. To my right is the brewery. All right. I'm not gonna hold up the line too long. And the rehab, that's another lounge up the top there. All right, but to my left is the much loved new attraction, the Montego Bay Old Hospital Park. To my right again, it's the Wexford Court Hotel. Wexford Hotel, all right. And right here is where, right, the Pelican. We're going up to the Pelican, but right here is where the jerk pan chicken men normally sell. Right now you can see a vendor. She's sitting there. Right there she is. She's selling her stuff. But you can see the liquors, the drinks and stuff on display. Right, and then to my right is the famous Pelican restaurant. One of the original restaurants in Montego Bay. Alright. My window is down, so you can hopefully hear a little more of the activity. Burger King to my right. Go ahead. And we're going up to the famous Margaritaville. Alright, Margaritaville. Alright, and Margaritaville is to my left, and Blackjack. This is Coral Cliff Entertainment, gaming and entertainment place. Alright, there's advertising there. Okay, this is Margaritaville. The party has not started yet, it's still early. Alright, but there you go. There's two lovebirds here. Having the time of their life. Marguerite, also owned by Margaritaville. Alright, we just passed Coral Cliff and we're continuing down, heading west. Oh, by the way, there are some gift shops to my right. Tropical Pleasures, Banana Bay. I hope you've seen them. The rent-a-car here, House of Cigars. Alright, you can see that. Gift Palace, all gift shops here. Local wares. Alright. It's a little quiet now, I must admit. Dallas Conference Center and Convenience Store, sorry, not Conference Center. Jamaica Payless discount. Right, on Harley Davidson, there you go, to my right. Alright. And yes, I'm driving on the left because we drive on the left. There's an ATM there. Multi-currency ATM. Alright, just past as well the Montego Bay Club Hotel. And my daughter's favorite, Starbucks. But just before Starbucks, there's Doctor's Cave Beach. That's where you enter to go to the beach. To my right again is Deja. There you go, Deja Hotel. But there's Starbucks there. It's relatively new to Jamaica. My daughter love it. We can't drive past here without stopping if she's in the car. Alright, and the new S Hotel. The new exciting S Hotel. There it is, glistening. Look at that. Right? To my left. Okay. Doctor's Cave Beach Hotel to my right as well. Here you go. There it is. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yes. St. James Shopping Plaza. Now over here, the new Usain Bolt is Tracks on Record. To my left over here, Usain Bolt's Tracks on Record. Yes. And then heading further down. JR Chicken to my right. Oh, by the way, just past a Jewish cemetery over to my left here. Alright, there are some more stores again here. Souvenir, ABM machine, craft stuff, all of that to my right here. Continuing down. And just past the, what is this called again? The Dunway Jamaican Village. Okay. And the Cameron Montego Bay Beach Resort to my left. Alright, just past there. And I'm heading down to the dead end area. We call it the dead end area. Alright. Heading down to the dead end area. There's a beach. We have a beach down here, as well as well, this is the sun. This beach to my left now. I'm about to get there. It's called the Sunset Beach. You'll notice every night, of course, weekends are busy. People are selling on the streets on the side here, but the beach is right across. Where you see that blue wall is, the sea is right across from here, right? You won't be able to see it. Let me try and see. That's a sea here, right? That's a sea. All right. Formerly to my right, it used to be the Sandals car line. The name has changed. I think it's called Grand Pineapple now. Right, that's a hotel. And one of my favorites, certainly my children, one of their favorite hotel here in Jamaica, the Sea Gardens. We've been there a few times and I love it. Sea Garden Beach Resort. Hi, everybody over there. Trisha, Bikari, and the rest of the team. Alright. It's extremely quiet here. No. The hip strip is extremely quiet, by the way. It's a Tuesday evening, so perhaps not the most exciting day, but nevertheless I want to take. Alright, so we're coming down to dead end now. And what you're going to notice is that there are a lot more cars parked on the side of the road. It's a regular hangout spot for locals and visitors alike. They just park here and bring their boom boxes, their Bluetooth boxes, and play the music. Families, children, parents, lovers, whatever, they just come here and park here and hang out. Because the beach is right across from the wall. The beach is actually at the wall, up to the wall, as you're seeing there. All right. There's a bar to my right, and more vendors, more vending. The beach, one of my favorite beach. We call this a dead end beach. I think it's officially called the Buccaneer Beach. Seems as if they're doing some. Oh, they did some work there. Some tourists there as well, apparently. And oh yes, it's a Buccaneer Beach. Straight across from here, straight across there, there's a sign that says Buccaneer Beach. I'm gonna turn because this is literally the dead end. But right across, if I should continue, if there was no dead end here, I would literally end up in the airport. The airport, Sangster International Airport, is right across from that. Actually, it's actually on the other side of the wall. Actually, all right. So the airport is a stone's throw away from the hip strip. So this is perhaps the end of the you would say the end of the beginning of the hip strip. I just turned. I'm gonna head in the opposite direction. All right. So let me see what I can find to share with you. All right, guys. So I'm on the hip strip. I'm actually precisely more right at what I call dead end area. Right, we call it dead end because it's a literal dead end road. Across from it is the airport. I'm heading. I actually did the other leg of the journey a while ago. Well, I came this way from east to west, and I'm heading back now to east from west. All right. So stay with me. Let me see if I can capture any additional sites to share with you. But this, if you're for those who are interested, this is the hip strip in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Alright guys, so yes, again I'm heading back from the dead end area of the hip strip, passing Sea Gardens Beach Resort, heading back east in towards Montego Bay City. Right, I think they said it's approximately a mile long, the hip strip here. But as I was saying to you, it's really just a cool hangout spot for people, and you're gonna notice that. You'll notice that. I hope you're noticing people just park along the side here and just hang out, bring their own music and entertain themselves. Family, you know, groups and so on. Just past again the former Sandals Inn. I think it's Grand Pineapple now. But we're heading east away from the airport side into Montego Bay City. Alright, and as I mentioned to you, it is evening. It's close to probably about 8 o'clock now. Alright, just reaching the intersection of Jimmy Cliff Boulevard and Godfrey Dyer Boulevard. Right across there is the Toby's Inn Hotel, and to my right the Cameron Montego Bay Hotel. Alright, it's relatively quiet here, and probably it's not a bad idea because I get to move a little freer. Sometimes it gets really congested. Dunway Jamaican Village to my left, I just passed there, and then an array of small businesses on to my left. You can see them. I'll move a little slower so you can see some of the names. Alright, there you go. To my right, the brand new the Cameron, I think it's called the Cameron Cornwall Beach Resort. It's a high-end resort to my right. Was recently built. It used to be the Cornwall Beach. Oh, and then that's you see in bold tracks and record over there. Got it? Good. By the way, those are some of the. I just passed a couple police. I think they call them the tourist police. I did mention in the article that passing Doctor's Cave Beach Hotel as well. I did mention, and passing the beautiful S Hotel in all its glory, and then the Deja all inclusive. I was mentioning to you earlier that a couple of police, we just passed them there. There are usually a lot of them on here. Starbucks again, I mentioned that earlier. My daughter love it. Deja seems as if they're having something happening over there, or like some band performance or something. There you go. All right, I think it's all inclusive. They have an all-inclusive option as well. All right. So to my left again, I describe for the most part the businesses coming down on my left. Now these would have been on my right. These on my left would have been on my right coming down. So going up, they're on my left. So I'm gonna be calling out. But these are some souvenir shops. Banana Bay, I mentioned them earlier. Duty free shops, Sunshine, souvenirs, Island Strains. There you go, Island Strains. That's a legal herb, legal ganja sold there. Coral Cliff, newly renovated to my left. Lots of activities, family entertainment as well. And Margaritaville. it's gonna get alive in a few hours. All right, this place is gonna be packed. The road when the party gets going. There's some tourists here walking, checking out the place. All right, and then I mentioned to you Pelican across. I'm gonna kind of drift across here. Okay, this is the area right across from Pelican where it's gonna get very busy in a short while. No, there's a gentleman there. No. No, my boss, a good man. Yeah. Alright, so he's selling jerk chicken. He's one of the few that is there now. In a short while, he's gonna get very busy. In fact, more jerk chicken vendors are gonna come out. Right? As the night progresses. It's still early here, so nothing much is happening now. In a few hours, you're gonna have more jerk pan chicken man coming out. And they usually go right until daylight. Just past China House again on my left. You can't see it, but to my right, it's the old. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a picture for you. Old Hospital Park. They call it the Old Hospital Park. It's not old by any means, just that the place is called Old Hospital. Alright, so let me see if I can get. Okay, there you go. Alright. There are more vendors here at the entrance here. Alright, to my right. I hope you hear some of that music there. Okay. Alright, so that's the hip strip, my friend. The hip strip in Montego Bay. A number of hotels. Altamont, or just past Altamont West again, the little hotel. Event place just past there, and I'm gonna pass the pork pit momentarily. There's the pork pit. Sign is a little faded. Pork pit, there you go. Pork pit, yeah. One of the original business places here in Montego Bay. Famous pork pit. For the best, they used to say the best jerk pork. Alright, so that's it. That's the hip strip, my friend. An array of resorts and attractions. I started with Pier 1 on the other side. Oh, there's one thing I should point out to you. I almost forgot. Let me just bring this to your attention. Alright, this is a. Alright, I hope you can see that. This is the Old Fort Craft Market. Old Fort Craft Market. Right? This is on the strip as well. Alright. Towards the top area. And over to my right here, I'm on the back road now. I just drift to my left off the main to onto 4th Street to show you the craft market. And we just passed Montego Bay proper. I'm going to turn around. Alright, so this is 4th Street and a little cul-de-sac here. Turning back, heading off 4th Street back onto Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. Alright, so UDC and some other business places here. But yeah, I just wanted to bring to your attention some gentlemen sitting here. Montego Bay proper. So this is Montego Bay proper. Alright, so we're back on the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. As I said, it's a Tuesday evening. It's relatively quiet now. In a few hours though, it's gonna get, even though it's a Tuesday evening, it's not a Friday or a Saturday evening, it's gonna get a little bit busier because it usually lights up, the hip strip lights up a little later on and it goes until daylight. Alright, so we're back at the end of Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, which essentially means the end of the hip strip. I didn't want to complete the article, which is in the description below of the video. I didn't want to complete the article without giving you an appreciation of what the hip strip in Montego Bay looks like. So it's a real place, but it gets a little hip depending on the day and the night. And yes, there are hotels, restaurants, attractions, beaches, and all of that on there. The Doctor's Cave beach I mentioned, I think I showed it to you on the way down. The old hospital beach as well. But check the link in the description below to the article where I detailed all of what the hip strip in Montego Bay has to offer. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment to let me know what you think of this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all my latest videos. Please share with someone who you think might be interested in learning a little about the hip strip in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Thank you and take care.